pretty shit.
Fuck off.
Welcome to NerdGuyProductions. Today we're going to be reviewing The End of the Fucking World. Hello everyone, I just finished watching The End of the Fucking World, the entire first season. It's only 8 episodes, each episode is really short, so if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it right now. This is going to be a spoiler-filled review. It's good, don't worry. This was definitely a show I didn't know how I felt about it for a little while watching it. Both main characters are very close to being psychopaths, but are not, which is actually kind of a part of the story.
I was pretty sure I wasn't a psychopath. I'd like to report a murder.
And because of this, sometimes their behavior is so antisocial or just unusual that it's hard to sympathize or like them too much. Luckily, the two actors playing the main characters do a really good job getting you to see things through their eyes. And the chemistry between the two is just really good. Like every scene, which is most scenes where they're together, sparks fly and they have really good banter back and forth with each other, and they just say and do really unconventional, kind of fucked up things, which is just hilarious.
Rob the bank. Keep the change.
Again, at first I had no idea whether I was gonna like it or not, but by the end of it, I really liked both characters and I wanted them to get away and like run off to Paris or some shit and just avoid the cops and everything. A bit of an issue I had with the show is there's a lot of storylines, or not really main storylines, but subplots that just kind of don't really go anywhere, or they explore it a little bit, but they don't kind of wrap it up or have any conclusion for it by the end of the show. It makes me think that they're gonna have a season 2, but at the same time, it seems like they kind of ended it at the end. They seemingly killed the main character. So if there's not going to be a season 2, then I think that's kind of an issue. I wanted to get a little resolution on the two cops that were investigating the crimes that the two were committing. I wanted to see Alyssa's dad and stepdad get what they deserve, because they were horrible fucking people. Honestly, her mom too, because she just ignored her daughter, didn't give a fuck about her. Her whole family just sucks, like, goddamn. I wanted to see James and his father reunite, because it seemed like James really did understand that his dad was a good guy, and seeing his father so heartbroken over everything that was going on was kind of tragic. But it is a dark comedy, and it definitely has its moments where it is pretty either sad or really messed up. Like, it definitely doesn't pull its punches, which is kind of fresh for a show like this. The scene where Alyssa almost gets raped by the stranger that they are crashing in his house and everything, that was very unexpected, and it got really intense really fast. I wasn't expecting anything in that moment to happen to push the story forward in such a different direction, but it did, and it was really, really cool. It was really well done. The comedy in the show is fucking awesome. It's a mixture of really dry, sardonic humor from like the two main characters, because they just hate society and the world and everything, for good reasons. And they always seem to get paired up with people who are really optimistic or cheery and peppy, or, you know, normal.
You're hungry.
And those cheery, peppy people always get really fucking angry and mean the second things don't go the normal societal way, which is kind of a theme of the show, which I also enjoy a lot.
I will have a great big banana shit with extra fucking cherries all over top of
Okay,
it.
sorry, that's it. Right. Marvin!
Oh yeah, go get Marvin.
The tone and theme of the show was very whimsical and quirky, despite it being so dark, and it felt kind of like a P.T. Anderson movie, but not so at the same time. It was unique. I love the inner monologues of both main characters, especially when they ran together and you got to hear what both of them were thinking at the same time, whether they lined up or didn't. It was really funny usually.
Fuck.
I particularly liked how the show understood that it's a show. The way it was written was really on the nose sometimes, which I thought was hilarious. Specifically, a line that Alyssa says where she's like, if this were a TV show or a movie, we'd be American. It was so funny. It was so perfect. It's not too much else to say. The music was pretty much all in character, as it were, with the kind of quirky, whimsical tone, but would simultaneously get kind of dark and intense during the moments it needed to. Overall, I give the show an 8 out of 10. It was very good. I definitely recommend people watch it, give it a shot. It's out there, it's weird, it has some moments in it that are pretty shocking and strange, but at the heart of it all, it is kind of a cute love story, which ends maybe really badly. I don't know, they do end it on a very ambiguous note that gets me excited for the prospects of a season 2, but also doubtful. Yeah, that's about it.